I'm John from Timber Alive. I'm just going to show you some of my work and my workshop. This is a dining room sideboard which I have restored. It was built in about 1910 and it is for sale. Here we have shells of different things that I've made. I will go up and talk to a few of about the individual things. Here we have a 700 diameter Lazy Susan in red cedar and a bread box in Huon pine. Then we've got spice racks in rosewood and silky oak with 500 diameter pepperwood Lazy Susans, red cedar Lazy Susans, some pepperwood trays and another bread box. Here we have some card holders, jewellery boxes, bowls, camphor laurel chopping boards. Camphor laurel chopping boards with handles, and also groove for the moisture. End grain chopping boards, jewellery boxes in various sizes, and large end grain chopping boards. The smaller chopping boards, serviette holders. This is it's a cross that I make in Huon pine. Huon pine jewellery boxes, poplar tree bowl, white beech bowl, and that one's a white cedar bowl. And then we've got some stools that I make in rosewood. And we have a blanket box which is in red cedar with a sassafras trim. This is a garbage bin box in red cedar and coachwood trim. Here we have various jewellery boxes. This one's got 2 drawers, red cedar dovetail, them with hooks at the top for your necklaces. This is another jewellery box with a drawer on the bottom and a till in the top, which comes out, gives more space in there. This one's a big box in rosewood, which is also can double up as a keepsake box. We have a big bowl platter out of red cedar. I also make didgeridoos. These are basically 8-sided inside and turned on the outside. There are a few more different styles or timber patterns in my didgeridoos. Again, jewellery box, bowl out of white cedar, box out of rosewood. This one's a red cedar box with divisions in it. It's just a shallow box, and this is a rosewood box as well. And we've got a bowl for cheese and biscuits, or biscuits and dip, serviette holder. This is my motto: being creative is not a hobby, it's a way of life. Oil box, placemats, jewellery boxes, and we get some coat racks. Camphor laurel, bottom one's camphor laurel. Next one up's Huon pine. There's red cedar. Sorry, it's a little bit dark, the light's behind. And the top one's red cedar. Then we have a garbage bin box, and this is actually a frame for a stool. I've made 8 of these. They're going to have a red velour top on it, and they're actually for the cathedral in Armidale. And we've got some grazing boards, various widths and sizes, lengths. This is actually a round tray I turned about 30 years ago, which we use in our household. It's about a bit over 600mm in diameter and about 50 deep. It's made out of jacaranda. This is out of my back door, going up to, that's my office up there. That's the workshop or studio, and yeah, my backyard. We're in town, Perth House Rural, couple of blocks away from me. It's yeah, a nice big large block to be in town. Yeah, so this is my workshop. In front there's some potato and onion boxes being finished off with hinges and knobs. So there's all the materials. This is a slab I'm working on. I've just put resin on it. It's my breaking down saw. This is a drum sander. The actual timber sort of comes through that on that conveyor belt out from the other end, and it's actually smooth. I had a smaller one before that broke down twice in the last 12 months, and although reluctantly I had to get one in this climate, yeah, it's something you need to work with, and if you haven't got it, you can't produce the work. This is my breaking down bandsaw, which can cut something, a slab up to 350mm in diameter. I've got some red cedar keepsake boxes. So yeah, some pieces of cedar from the cathedral in Armidale, which I've got to cut up and make a small table for them. All my workshop is oops, little trip, is on wheels, so I can it moves easily around. Because before Christmas I built a 5-metre dining table in here, so I've got to be able to move things around. This is my lathe that I built myself many years ago out of an old Holden car diff. Yeah, where I turn all my bowls and big bowls. There's no actual bed on it, it's just a tool rest. I have a sander, a router table. This is the lathe that I built, turned my didgeridoos on, and stair balusters and the such. Yeah, a lot of work I've welded up myself and made. This is my thicknesser dust bag. This brings the timber down to thickness and smooths it out. So a jointer planer and my bandsaw. It's a small workshop, but in this last week, since I got this new machine, I had to move the whole lot around and made all this extraction system to get the dust away from all the machines. So that's me, John Kirkland from Timber Alive. Facebook page is Timber Alive. Email is john@timberalive.com. Thank you for your time.